With the first round of the NFL playoffs over, it's hard not to look back at some of the storylines we've seen throughout the course of the NFL season, especially one particular one, and that's Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, this was supposed to be his big comeback year, where he finally proved to Cleveland Browns and their fans that he was worth giving up all those draft picks for, that he was worth that massive, fully guaranteed contract. And instead, what we got this year was the exact opposite. It's almost like every person that the Browns decided wasn't worth that, or they discarded for this reason or the other, ended up coming back to bite them in the ass. Texans' instant rebuild and wildcard win over Browns shows risk of blockbuster quarterback trades. And of course, that's because Deshaun Watson, the guy that the Texans traded away for all these picks and, Browns signed with this massive deal, the Texans look like they're the team of the future with their young quarterback, C.J. Stroud. They never would have got him if it wasn't for Deshaun Watson forcing his way out. And of course, very ironic that the Texans are able to beat the Browns while Deshaun Watson's sitting on the sidelines injured. But even if he wasn't injured, a lot of Browns fans don't know if they even would have gotten to the playoffs, because Browns fans have made it clear that they preferred Joe Flacco over Deshaun Watson with the way Joe Flacco came in and started playing. Deshaun Watson, even when he was on the field, looked embarrassingly bad for this team. And to really put the cherry on top of this entire situation was the Buccaneers' win last night against the Philadelphia Eagles. Because honestly, people remember that Baker Mayfield was abandoned by the Browns. They wanted to move off him. Then he went to Carolina, then the Rams, and then somehow ended up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And now, I bet there's a lot of Browns fans who would be desperate to have Baker Mayfield back on that team. Browns called out after Baker Mayfield stars in Bucs playoff win. This is the guy that they ran out of town. This is the guy Cleveland wanted out of there so they could bring in Deshaun Watson. And since that moment in time, it's been nothing but disaster after disaster for them. The guaranteed contract, the controversy, the suspension, the injuries. And of course, even when he's not injured, even when he does happen to play, when Deshaun Watson does step on that field, it doesn't look good. The dude's numbers this year were just sad, and they did not look like a very good team. 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, a QBR of 40 or hovering around 40, a passer rating hovering around 80. Just embarrassing numbers for this guy that Cleveland traded away the future of the franchise for. And now the people they traded with are sitting there ready to rock and roll. Nobody wants to play the Houston Texans. That team looks like they're going to be good for the next several years with a young quarterback who looks to be even better than Deshaun Watson was there. It's really funny how all of these things have played out, and everybody that they abandoned along the way, every team that was involved in this trade, and of course, even other people on the team, everybody is coming out of this looking way better than Deshaun Watson. And it looks more and more each and every passing day that this was a massive mistake for the Cleveland Browns organization. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.